A little chip forward. Oh, that was a bad bounce for Leal. Leal wants to take it quickly though. Good enterprise by Portugal. I wish in a way, you know, that Pedro Leal was playing closer to the scrum, because he does change the pattern of play every time he gets the ball for Portugal. There's a dangerous little run there by, I think it was Cabral. Just on the 22. A little bit of a shove there by Ewan Murray. Leal. It's not going to make touch. Lamont swings it across. There's his brother. Good tackle. Lamont once more. And to Rory Lawson. And they turn it over again. Can you believe it? Look at this number 8 go. Been saying what power and speed that Rory and Sean Lamont have got. Well, I'm very, very impressed with that number 8. Well, the skipper of Portugal, Vasa Uva. They swing it across. There's Leal, right in the midfield, trying to burst his way through. He's just slowed enough to be tackled eventually by Simon Taylor, but Portugal still have possession. A real chance here. And this man going for the line. He deserves a score, does Pedro Lavallo. And Cavallo almost scored there. Pedro Leal, the number 15, looking both ways. And a metre short. Now the Scottish defence are having to really organise themselves. Pizarro there shouting for support. And that is a try. No, it's not. It's a penalty.
No, he's just trying to blast his way through a la American football. I think they're just...
Number 6, way past the ball. Back in.
Well, certainly Vasa Uva, the captain, not taking that lying down, was he?
Well, you can see there, he's just running a block, trying to open a gap there.
You've been watching too much American football. Running a block?
Yeah. But a fantastic run there by Cavallo. I mean,
it was lovely.
The crowd were willing him to score. It just caught by Chris Patterson in the end.
Well, he was the guy, of course, a little while ago who thought he'd scored a try for Portugal, but didn't quite manage it. And look at this, a second row forward. Gonçalo Uva having to chase that one back. Just over 5 minutes to go. Scotland have a healthy 39-point lead.
Lucky we got him.
And Steve Walsh certainly enjoying himself, as I'm sure both his...
Well, that was a huge clearance kick by Hugo Southwell.
It was, wasn't it? Scotland on the charge again. Patterson just lays it off to his number 8. They come back the other way. Lamont pops one over the top. The chase is on. The bounce could decide it. The pick up there. And that is another score, this time from Ross Ford. Big smiles for Ross Ford. His first Scottish try in 13 appearances. And he's absolutely delighted.
Well, intelligent play by Sean Lamont, but again, coming from quick ball. And Lamont, just no way he was ever going to run through those 3 Portuguese defenders. So the wee chip over the top. And the ball popped up for Ross Ford. A little bit of a shove there for Pissarra, the substitute. Also going up on the big screen. Crowd not liking it. Whistle.
So Chris Patterson, this to make a total of 574 career points, wearing the Scottish vest, absolutely rock solid. So there we have it. Scotland have burst through the 50-point barrier, a half-century. Little push there by Lamont on the opposition, but that was a great try. Scotland leading 56 points to 10. You know, we said there, David, that it was quick ball that made the difference. And how many times did we say that when England were playing the other night against the USA? If only they could have got quick ball, and of course they rarely did.
Well, I think if there's one area that Scotland need to concentrate on over the next couple of games, it's the contact areas. They're just not clearing the tackle quickly enough to release quick ball, and it gives you so many more options.
We certainly saw that the other day when New Zealand absolutely demolished Italy. The amount of very quick ball and the darting runs of the three-quarter line. And hat-trick, of course, by the flying winger Doug Howlett. That was a poor pass there by Hugo Southwell. Hasn't done a huge amount wrong since he came on. Referee playing advantage, but they'll have to come down for the scrum.
Just bits of the Scottish performance a little bit flat. It's always a tough situation when you go into a match like this. You're expected to win, but the opposition, the underdogs, always incredibly fired up. You're on a hiding to nothing.
I'm up, please.
But I think they'll be happy with their 56 points. As indeed will Portugal be with the way they've competed.
I said it for a reason.
Actually, just a quick question there for Matt Spiro. Matt, am I right in assuming that Rory Lamont has been named man of the match?
Not quite yet. We're anticipating that. The announcement was the attendance, which was just over 34,000. So.
Right, I couldn't quite hear that, but I'm going to ask David actually. Would Rory be your man of the match today?
Oh, I think so. He's been at the heart of everything that Scotland have done that's good. He's very secure under the high ball, 2 great tries, and he's just such a strong and powerful runner. Whether he gets the same amount of latitude against the All Blacks remains to be seen, but no, he'd definitely be my pick.
So under 2 minutes to go in this opening encounter for both sides, and let's not forget it's Portugal's first ever appearance in any of these 6 previous World Cups. And although there are a huge chunk of points behind Scotland, they certainly haven't disgraced themselves by any stretch of the imagination. Quick hands there by Luis Pizarra. And there's the tricky little fullback, Pedro Leal. And Scotland have turned it over. It's Ross Ford, the try scorer, the last try scorer, just cleaning that up for Scotland. A big hoof downfield. Scotland just trying to take the pressure off themselves as this match draws to a close. Only 30 seconds to go. So, David, your summation of the match. Has it been a good performance by Scotland?
Well, it's been a bit of a curate's egg. Good in parts, and I think plenty for them to work on. But, I mean, the important thing for them coming into this match was to get the win, to get the extra bonus points, and they've done that. They've achieved the objective. They've opened their World Cup campaign. They might have started a little bit slow, but...
That's a free kick to Portugal. Just over the 80 minutes, so we'll have time for this play and then little else.
Paul, I've just got some slightly surprising news regarding the man of the match. It hasn't gone to Rory Lamont. The vote has in fact gone to Portugal's captain, Vasco Uva. So somewhat surprising, maybe a bit of a compassionate vote there for the Portugal captain making his debut in the World Cup.
No, I actually agree with that. I said Rory Lamont before because I saw a picture of him when the announcement was being made. But I wouldn't disagree with that. I think Vasco Uva has had a tremendous game for his side, and without him, they certainly could have been a lot further behind than they are now. So the referee blowing, that surely is the last act of this game. There we are, that is the end of it. And Portugal looking a little bit stunned. They finished 46 points behind the Scottish total. So a little bit of an anticlimax to finish with, David, but nevertheless, a confident performance, and certainly the bonus point will come in very, very handy indeed. The full-time score, Scotland 56, Portugal 10.